Okay, I think it's running now. Yeah, I see it. I think I see it on Twitch. Let me double check in a separate window here. Because Restream sees me, but let me check Twitch real quick. Audio and video? Oh, okay. So you can see it. Audio and video? Oh, okay. So, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, it looks like we're live. What else is really strange is that it doesn't tell, like, Restream doesn't tell me that I have viewers right now for some reason. Don't know why. I'll reopen it again. I can see your guys' messages, and I can see I have 4 viewers here on Twitch. It's just for some unknown reason, Restream chat doesn't register any of you guys. I mean, it's supposed to, it should. It's just for some reason it's not. But I can still see your guys' like talking and whatnot. So that is very strange. I guess I'll have this open on a separate thing. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, so oh, okay, there it goes. Now I see the viewers. Okay, I see you guys now. And hopefully you should all be able to see me as well. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that'll do. At the top, I see the channel feed, videos, and clips. Oh yeah, just click the channel. Or the, I think if you click the channel, it'll take you to the live stream, I believe. I think that's how it should work. Alright. Okay, so. Yeah, you see what I mean? How Twitch gives me some problems sometimes. I kind of don't like it. Alright, so welcome everyone to the stream. Well, about it's fluctuating between 6 to 7 viewers, so you know, not too bad. But yeah, you let me know if there's any issues with the audio or the video, and I will be sure to correct that. So to those of you who are coming in from my channel, this is how it's probably gonna be for like a while, unless my issue was resolved. So yeah, I'm gonna just post a very quick 10-second video saying, oh hey, I'm live streaming right now, so you guys can just show up. Either that, or I believe if you hit follow on Twitch, you can get an email notification. But you know, if it's any way for me to broadcast myself and to let you guys know I'm live streaming, you know, that's I have to do what I can to let everyone know, because obviously not everyone on YouTube is gonna know, and not everyone's gonna subscribe or follow me here or follow my Twitter account. So you know, so I see you, Nita, and Otaku. So thank you guys for showing up. You still don't see anything? Okay, I haven't used Twitch in a very long time, so Vitaku, if you can help out Nita real quick, that'd be great. I was under the assumption that you just click the profile of the person you want to watch, and then like it'll immediately take you to like the actual live stream if they are live streaming. But if not, I will definitely check real quick. I'm just in the middle of a mission right now.
Caution, rain approaching.
Okay, so okay, I just finished this run, so let me go ahead and check on Twitch what you're supposed to do.
Infiltration successful.
You've never used Twitch like ever? Oh, I see. Okay, so let me see if I can help out Nita Johnson real quick. So let's see here. So let's I don't know, I'll browse. Yes, here's a good example. So right now Vinesauce is streaming. Yeah, all you have to do. Oh, he's currently offline. Oh, I see. Yeah, so it looks like all you have to do is just go to their channel, and right there in the front page, like the one video that will be playing is my stream. And at the very top, you should see a live broadcast. Yeah, so let me type that all in real quick for you. So yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. You just click on the person, or sorry, you click on the channel, and then you're able to just watch it right there. Like whatever is showing on their channel is what it is. Because I'm able to do that right now. I'm clicking on people that I followed, and it's showing me their actual live stream like right now. So it should work. It should be working for you, Nita. You just need to pay attention. Also, to those who watch me more on YouTube, I will have a copy of this stream uploaded onto YouTube, so you know you guys will be able to go back and watch it later on YouTube itself. There you go. Looks like you found your way over here. Well, that's good. Alright, so we got 11 viewers right now. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's pretty much average of what I usually get, especially on a day of an event, so that's fine. At least I let you guys know ahead of time, because earlier I only had like 3 to 4 people, so it was very, very slow.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's.
I know, I hope so too, Futaku. I hope so too.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated.
So until YouTube is resolved, this is how my live streams are going to be for now on, sadly. And it's already like pretty annoying starting off, so yeah. God damn it. What's kind of funny is that like Twitch is pretty sensitive with some copyright stuff, yet the video of that Berserk game is still up on my channel on Twitch. So it's very weird how with YouTube they took me down, and like they never really like bothered too much. Whereas Twitch, where they like made a big fuss over every little thing, they didn't take it down. So it was very, very weird. You're almost thinking of playing this again, Jay Wagner? Yeah. Well, if it makes you a bit more curious, they did add some more weapon grades, so, you know, you can play with that. The feed's buffering like every... Okay, Unix Geek. I'll let you guys know. But right now, you know, I followed... Well, I'm trying to do what I can, and we'll find out what happens. So until I get a notice or a message from YouTube or whatever, we won't know what will happen. But it will suck if YouTube be like, oh yeah, like, you know, you played this game, it had cutscenes from a movie in it, and therefore you broke the guide, or you broke the rules, so we're gonna keep you suspended for like 90 days. I'm gonna be real fucking pissed about that, because what else is new? That is about it. I mean, I don't know if you were there for the Fulton launcher. It was finally released not too long ago, but like, it's not as great as what we expected it to be. But yeah, other than that, we did get some extra weapon grades for certain weapons today, actually. So you have some more toys to play with.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's.
See, the stupid thing about the situation in general is that, like, obviously, okay, if you were trying to live stream a movie, right? If you were trying to live stream a movie on YouTube, obviously you're gonna get hit with a copyright claim and, like, you know, all this other BS. So that's expected. The problem is I was playing a video game. And they put cutscenes of the movie in the game itself. So YouTube I'm getting a copyright claim from the company that made the movie. And the way how the entire system is kind of designed is that, well, you know, if I was trying to live stream a movie and try to profit off of that, obviously that's a big no-no. But the thing is, though, is I wasn't watching the fucking movie. I was playing a game that had cutscenes of the fucking movie in it. So it makes this very, very weird gray area to where I don't even know how YouTube's gonna react to that. I don't know how they're gonna respond to that. I mean, it's most likely that, because obviously when you send a support ticket to YouTube, it's all automated. So YouTube's gonna look into its system, see what it did, and be like, okay, well, it thought you were watching a movie, and then that's that. And then it's just gonna say, well, you were watching a movie, be sure you don't do that next time. And I could try to reply to it, but again, it's an automated system. It's not a person behind the screen. So you can try to explain yourself that you weren't watching a movie, and it's still gonna not really ignore you, but it's still gonna give you the same answer over and over. That's how I predict it might happen. Well, so far I've been doing very well when it comes to for YouTube and its rules. It's just the notion that okay, note to self, to every fucking game developer out there, right? If you're gonna put cutscenes in your video game, do not put cutscenes of a fucking movie in the game, because then it fucks over live streamers like me who didn't really see this coming at all. Because I had no idea. Okay, when I bought the game, it said it had like over 2 hours of like cutscenes. I was like, oh cool, that's real interesting. I assumed it was its own cutscenes. No. Until I started playing it, I then discovered, oh shit, this is from the actual movie, because I remember watching the movie long ago. So yeah, that's where the 2 hours of cutscenes came in, is that they put cutscenes from the movie in the fucking game. So note to self, to all fucking developers out there, if you're that fucking lazy, don't ever do that again. Because all that does is fuck over everyone who's trying to live stream and promote your game in the first fucking place. Now, obviously, someone like PewDiePie or Markiplier, they could play this game and they'll play the cutscenes and everything will be hunky-dory. Because obviously they have a network behind them with an army of fucking lawyers ready to help them whenever they need it. But for someone like me, I'm just by myself. I'm partnered with Curse, and that's it. I mean, you know, I would assume they could help or do something, but it's like, you know, you can't really. For someone like me, you know, you don't expect them to pull out the big guns. You know, I'm not saying that this is how they treat everyone else. I'm just saying, like, I'm not on the status of PewDiePie or Markiplier for them to go all out like that. I don't think YouTube knows per se. Hold on, I'll read that full comment real quick. Goddamn, fucking snipe this dude. Wow. Jesus Christ, that was bullshit. Thank you. All right, I'll read your comment in a bit. It's a very big comment, so I'll definitely read it real quick. Nobody. Let me just finish this up. Whoops, I forgot to toss my smoke grenade. Okay. Your situation is like there was a minefield. You didn't know it was there, but YouTube knew, but YouTube didn't tell you about it. And as soon as you tripped on the minefield, YouTube got angry because you went inside. That's kind of funny. I have a feeling this is a special case. Because I don't know if anyone has had this problem streaming the Berserk game. And if they did have that problem, they were probably a bigger channel than me, so obviously they got better help. But again, I follow a lot of Berserk things. I have not heard of any of this shit about this game until I played it. So it's one of those weird gray areas where it's like, well, you know, he wasn't watching a movie, he was playing the game, but the system still flagged it as a movie, but it's not a movie. Therefore, I'm being punished for something that I didn't intentionally do. You know what I mean? Like, if I was playing the movie itself, then, you know, obviously you get the punishment. But I wasn't. I was just watching the cutscenes, and I've already seen the movie. The only reason why I was watching the cutscene was for everyone else to, like, watch it. Because, well, it's a part of the game, you know? Obviously, you can skip it. But see, I didn't know there was huge ramifications for not watching the cutscene. Or for watching the cutscenes. If I knew about these ramifications, I would not have watched any of those cutscenes, period. I would have skipped all of them. The second it was a movie, nope, just skip it. But see, here's the thing though. To everyone else who's live streaming a video game, you're gonna watch the cutscenes. A lot of people are gonna watch the cutscene, no matter what. But see, that's the problem though. Is that because I was watching the cutscene, it bit me in the ass. So, I don't know if this case has ever been made before in YouTube's history, but it definitely feels one of those special cases because it's not an open and shut case. Now, you can look at a game like Persona 5, where Atlas came out and they made a public statement that that you can't play the game after a certain point because then they would like content ID you and all this other stuff, right? But see, here's the thing though. Atlas, I mean, I'm not supporting their decision. Fuck no. I think it's bullshit. But let's get one thing straight. At least Atlas came out and said something. Because had Atlas not said anything at all, can you imagine everyone who was live streaming on Persona 5 and they got past a certain part and all of a sudden all of their content was fucking shut down and blocked? Can you imagine every fucking person who was live streaming that game, now all of a sudden all of their content, all of their video content is now blocked out of nowhere because Atlas decided to just block it. And I'm just talking about in the scenario that Atlas never came out, they never mentioned it, they never said that, oh, you can't show off footage of a certain point. If they never did that, there would be a fucking outrage. And it would fuck over a lot of people in the system. But the thing is, though, is that with this Berserk game, there was no one said anything about it. No one came out and said shit about it. But see, the thing is though. But the thing is though is that I don't. It's not exactly their job to come out and say something either. That wasn't, because obviously they're not gonna know how YouTube works, so they're not gonna expect this to be an issue. They're gonna put cutscenes from the movie in the game, and then they're gonna be like, okay, well, this is how we're gonna like, this is how we're gonna set up the cutscene structure. Which it's not a bad idea per se. I mean, it's kind of smart because the movies, they're good. The movies are good on their own. So putting the movies in there at least helps you understand the situation and the whole story a little bit better. So that's fine. However, on the standpoint of a live streamer, because of the rules and guidelines on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure Twitch has the same one too. Because of the rules and guidelines, it's gonna content ID that as a movie, not as the game. It's gonna content ID it as a movie. Oh, right, yeah. Another big problem with uploading games with real music is that people got spammed with copyright strikes. Right, that was another big issue too. Now, I haven't exactly had any issues per se from that, but I do know that those problems exist as well. So, I don't know what people do when they live stream games like GTA 5, where obviously they're going to have copyrighted music in their game. But here's the thing though. The thing is though, is that I think YouTube wisened up a bit, and YouTube realized, okay, they're playing a video game, not music. So I think it might do that. However, in my case though, there isn't very many games out there. I don't know what other games do this, but this was like the first game I've ever seen that has footage from a movie in the game, because that's how rare it is. So obviously this doesn't happen as often as you hearing a copyrighted song in a game, you know what I mean? Most games, they're gonna have their own cutscenes with their own footage, but they're not gonna, they're rarely if ever gonna feature anything from a movie. That's the real big thing. So obviously this is something that's not gonna happen often, and the system is probably not gonna be adjusted to cater to that whenever it does happen, because it's so rare. Over like listening to music, copyrighted music, because of course lots of video games will either make their own music or use copyrighted music. Like can you like look at all the Rock Band gameplay videos? Like, I don't even know if any of them can have monetization, because obviously Rock Band is a video game made off of everyone else's music. Like, the point of the game is to play someone's copyrighted music perfectly, or to the best of your ability. So that's a game specifically made for that. I think the older Lord of the Rings games featured movie cutscenes. Oh, really? But here's the thing, though, is that, like, how popular is that game, and how many people are streaming / playing that game, along with showing those cutscenes? Because who knows? Like I said, it could be a very, very niche thing that doesn't happen very often, and that is just happening because, this game happened to do this. For Snake, I think you can actually downgrade it. Can't you downgrade it to like 720 or something? I could have sworn you can. What I do know, or what I want to know, is, are there any other YouTubers that went through this issue and what happened? Because to my knowledge, there is like nothing. Like, I'll try looking up the more info about it later, but to my knowledge, I have never heard or seen this happen before, because this doesn't happen. None of this shit ever really happens.
Heading to FOB. Deploying.
And I want to just find out if there's ways I can protect myself. Is there ways that I can, you know, do something different? Like, what can I do? Because right now, I feel like I'm being punished for something that that is a rightful punishment. However, it's in the wrong context, if that makes any sense. So it's like what I said earlier, you know, if I was just straight up watching a movie on my channel and I had it monetized, yeah, sure, you should be punished for that, and you should, you know, have some issues with that because you're doing something illegal and you're trying to profit off of it. Or you're trying to watch a movie, but you're trying to profit off of it and trying to say it's your own content. However, that's not what I was doing. I was playing a video game that happened to feature scenes from a movie. So obviously, I'm not trying to say I'm profiting off of the movie bits. I'm just profiting off of my reaction, my gameplay, all that shit, you know? But see, YouTube's probably not going to see it that way. They're going to just see, oh, you were watching a movie, and that's it. And then you try to explain yourself, well, no, I wasn't watching the movie. I was playing a game. Oh, so at one time you would, you did have a choice to downgrade the resolution and such for the video, but now you can't. Damn, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. But I thank you for the support there, First Snake. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully your internet may get better, but you know, if it doesn't, then I at least still appreciate you coming out and supporting me. And see, now that's another issue that I have to deal with, is that with Twitch, sometimes shit fucks up on Twitch. Things don't work on Twitch. Where on YouTube, you can actually downscale this to 720p, 60 frames per second, or whatever, or 360p if, you know, you really have shit connection. On Twitch, you don't have that option. So now, not only am I alienating my fan base over in YouTube, but now people who do come here to watch, they're limited on options. So now they probably don't have a choice but to, like, not watch it. So, again, it's just another thing that's fucking me over right now. I don't know. I really do hope possibly my partnership could help do something, because, I mean, like, what else? I mean, they should be able to do something because, you know, they're making money off of my videos and such. So, you know, I mean, sure, I'm not a very, very big YouTuber, but, like, I am making money for them, so they should at least help me. They should have someone that's looking into it and and that's at least going to contact me and, like, try to talk to YouTube or something. Because, you know, that would be shitty to know that you're partnered with someone and, like, they won't help you if something bad happens or something happens that you had no control over, and you're getting screwed out of monetization because of it. And in turn, they should care because they also aren't going to get monetization from it either. But, you know, that's the whole point of a network, is to, one, have some, like, to earn revenue off of them, and two, they can help you with any legal disputes that come about with your videos and such. But right now, I am just clueless. So I will have to wait until tomorrow or possibly later on tonight to find out what the hell's going on. So again, anyone who's watching right now, anyone who just came in, I usually stream on YouTube. I usually promote all this on YouTube. But because of my issue that just occurred the other week, that I just realized today, I have to play on YouTube now. Or sorry, I have to play on Twitch now, and it's not going too great. I mean, it could be worse, trust me. But it's like, I'm more known on YouTube, so that's why I'm playing on Twitch right now, and I'm trying to get everyone over here real quick. But to those who know me on YouTube, you will get a copy of this stream on my channel after today. I'll just have to download it from Twitch and everything should be good. Does the infinity farming still work? Yes, it does. I actually just did it today, to be honest. I had to get some materials today, so, you know, I did the method. Ooh, that was close. Oh no, I think they still caught me. Oh well, at least I got in.
Infiltration successful.
No problem there, Fug Bucket. I already have over 200k on these event points. Jeez, I'm getting this done pretty fast. So we got about 13, 14 people watching, so that's all right. It's a pretty good medium right there. It's only when it's like events like Skulls Attack or Bound Dragons is when I get a huge influx of people, because those FOB events are very hard, and people are going to be looking at other channels that are playing the event and like are good at it. So that's like the only time I get a huge influx, but 10 plus is what is like my average for like these little shit ones, these shit events here. I really, really wanted to stream Metal Gear Solid 5 on my PC. Fuck. I just can't believe that now I have to potentially wait 3 months to do that for you guys. God damn.
You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Right, trust me, I think the Skulls Attack is easier, but there's a lot of people who still think it's pretty hard. That's why I said Skulls Attack and Bound Dragon people consider hard. Now, obviously, Bound Dragon is hard. It's always hard, no matter who you are. I mean, for me, it feels easy-ish, but, you know, that's because I played it so many times. But yeah, with Skulls Attack, not everyone has the loadout that I have. Not everyone has the CGM rocket launcher, so, you know, you're gonna get that, you know, those people that think it's like the hardest thing ever to try to replicate. There we go. But yeah, Mosquitoes Legacy is super easy. It's just that because you get so little event points, you will be grinding. You will have to rerun this over and over and over. And that's if you're someone who doesn't have all of the goodies that it comes with today. Because it comes with like a lot of rewards today. 5 at the first spawn, how many at the main location? I think there's like 8 over there. But all you need to do is take out 8 people total. So you take out everyone in the first platform, and on the second platform, you just take out 3 people, and then you're good.
Heading to FOB.
You managed to stack up 40 million and take advantage of the glitch. Nice. Nice.
Deploying.
Oh yeah, Mosquitoes event. I remember, I'm trying to remember what was the first video I ever did for the events, because, okay, the truth be told, I did not start doing I did not start covering the events until, like, after one full rotation of all the events was over. So like for example, after, because the first rotation it consisted of Mosquitoes Legacy, then Freedom of Oppression, no, New World Order, then Freedom of Oppression, Skulls Attack, and then Bound Dragons. After those first 5 events passed, the next rotation came over, and I started playing the, I think it was either Mosquitoes Legacy or New World Order. I forgot which one it was. But I started playing it, and I'm like, oh man, this is, I mean, it wasn't hard, but it's like, I wonder if there was a really good strategy on how to beat this fast. Because obviously, at that point in time, I had to collect a bunch of staff and whatnot. Actually, hold on, let me read the nobody's comment real quick before I continue with the story. Yeah, I've been streaming before, and that's why you suddenly stream a movie on YouTube. Who even tries to do that? So you don't think it'll be the whole 90? You think it might be lower because it's like they'll look at my history and realize why the fuck would you have done that? Who knows? But you know, obviously with YouTube's past, especially when it came to false copyright claims, they've been very, very slow about it, and you know they've been kind of unapologetic about it too. So who knows? You never know. YouTube might still be up to its bullshit. Oh, you fucking idiot. Alright, I'll have to redo that one. But yeah, I was playing New World Order. I believe that was it. And I was looking at all the tasks, and I'm like, well, I was watching the video, I'm like, why is this guy doing this one particular thing? And then you watch movie cutscenes all the time. What's up with that? I don't know. What game were you playing? Or if you meant like movies. Are you talking about streaming there? I can't even pronounce your name. Is it Senin? Are you talking about a game, or are you streaming the game? Because I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. Anyways, so I was watching this person's video, and I noticed he was just doing stuff that like you're not supposed to be doing in this event. I'm like, and then I realized, oh shit. The challenges that week were different from the challenges right now. And obviously I looked around, I tried finding you know, a guide of someone else doing the current FOB event with the current tasks, and to my avail there was nothing there. And I'm pretty sure, hey guys, Abzu is free on PSN right now. Pretty fun game. Oh, I'll probably check that out. That sounds pretty cool. I didn't see anything, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who were struggling on that event went back and watched those old videos that do not relate to it whatsoever. Because it's like, yeah, sure, it's the same event, but because the tasks are different, you may have to have a completely different strategy on how to tackle the event. So ever since then, I was like, all right, fuck it, I guess I'll make a video. And that's why whenever I make an FOB event, I always put the day when it first started. So like so today it was May the 16th. Today's 16th. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, it was every time I make a video, I always put like the month and the day. That way when people come back and look for it, I would assume people will look for like when the event first started, because you know those are always going to be the days. Whenever I upload a video of a new event, it's always going to be the day of when it shows up. Not everywhere. I think Europe has different ones instead of the ones from the US. Oh, I see. You're talking about the free games. I see. Oh well, we got like 17 people watching right now. Hold on, let me check Twitch real quick. Because Twitch will always be a little bit more updated than what Restream has. So let's see here. Yeah, we got about 14 viewers. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Other than this whole bullshit that's just been happening to me this whole week, I was actually working very extensively on my opening intro. So I think it'll be done by next week when I make a new video. So you guys will be able to enjoy an intro video from now on, along with some more content as well. I don't want to reveal what it is going to be, but it is Metal Gear related, so you know, I hope to make a really good opening intro with it. So
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Has been updated.
yep, we're talking about my intro. I'm also going to be starting a series on my channel called Revisited, because what the purpose of that series is supposed to do is that I'm going to go back, look at old methods that I have made for the game, and you know, talk about how things have changed or possibly have changed, and what new information I managed to dig up, you know, after I had posted that video and an X amount of time has passed. So it's really just a look at like what has changed into the game, and if said method still works, and or if you can do said method better with the new knowledge that I have to apply to it. That's a 10-minute mark for every video. Oh my god, that wouldn't be a bad idea. So basically, you get the entire so you get a clip of just Snake climbing from the bottom to the top of the ladder, and then I just have a little screen on the side, and then I just explain this method, this old method, and then I just try to jot down as much details as possible before he gets to the very top of the ladder. That'd be pretty funny. So within 10 minutes, oh, that's pretty funny. I might actually do that with weapon reviews, though. I might do that. That might be pretty funny. Is it really a 10-minute long segment for you? There's no way you can... No, it's not really 10 minutes long to go up that ladder. No, that'd be bullshit. But what I could do is that I can make it to where it kind of loops, so it kind of looks endless. I'd be like, hey guys, this is GamePro24X, and I'm here to explain to you guys if this method still, or I'm here to explain to you guys, give you all the details I can about this weapon from the beginning of this ladder to all the way at the top. All right, let's do this. And you just hear like Snake Eater in the background. Right. Okay. So it's not 10 minutes, but you could definitely do a loop. How long? Okay, I want to know for real. How long is that section of the game? I'd say I'm putting my money on like 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. If anyone can look that up, I'm curious to know if like how long that actually takes. for you to starting from the bottom of the ladder, going all the way to the top. How long does that take? You want to know something really funny though? I had an idea for like the ultimate cosplay for like a Metal Gear convention if there ever was one. It would have to comprise like multiple people, but I want to cosplay as the ladder from Metal Gear Solid 3. So basically, you have like a fuck ton of people in one long ass line, and everyone carries a piece of like this makeshift ladder that you made, and per every 5 people, you put a Bluetooth speaker. So basically, they'll have a speaker within every 5 people. So when you do that, you play Snake Eater. So no matter where you are, no matter where you land yourself in that line of people, it's gonna be the same fucking song from whatever point. It's not gonna be like Snake Eater from 10 different like time zones. No, or time plays. No, it's all from one track. So no matter where you are, is where, you know, Snake Eater is playing and whatever, you know. Just around 2 minutes long. Oh shit! There's no way I could do a video with that long. Yeah, I could definitely just make a loop though. That's what a thrill. That would be a very huge cosplay to pull off. Like, fuck, like you would have like 50 people. That'd be really funny though, to try to replicate that. So like basically you, like whoever's at the very front of it, they just have the ladder like wrapped over them. Like, it's gonna be a makeshift ladder. It's not an actual ladder. It's gonna be like, it could be like made out of what's it called, PCP pipe. I think you can make a real easy ladder with just PCP pipe. It's really light. So you put the beginning of the ladder there, and then like you go like a few feet or possibly like 5 to 10 steps away, and then you have another person hold it or put it on, so that the ladder is always balanced, you know. So if you did that with like 50 plus people, who knows how long that fucking ladder will be, but it will definitely be a perfect, accurate representation of the fucking ladder.
Deploying.
There's a lot of snakes and BBs running around at the game conventions. Maybe even comic conventions, don't even know yet. By the way, will I play with subs or followers anytime soon? That's a really good point. I haven't done that in a very long time. I don't know what game to play though, because I don't want to really play Peace Walker again, because that looked really terrible last time, but I wouldn't mind trying it again. Because who knows, it may have been a fluke or something wrong with the disc, and that's why it was fucking up a lot. But I don't know, my PS3 is pretty shit. It's pretty old. Other than that, I have not played MGO3 in a long time, so I could definitely do that as well, where, you know, we do a play with subs in MGO3. Because I know Kai still plays it seldomly. So yeah, you know, the next time you go to Comic-Con or something and you see like a huge line of people, and it's a giant ladder, I might be one of those people in that line. It'll be the ultimate cosplay. And like I'll just like record someone just like walking like around it, and just like, you know, you'll just hear Snake Eater playing, and they just walk from the beginning of the ladder all the way to the end of the ladder. And then we're gonna send that to Kojima.
Infiltration successful.
I wonder, hey, okay, so I don't know if it could be a trivia thing, but does anyone actually know how long the Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder is? Like, has someone actually made calculations on, like, how tall it is? Because I would assume it doesn't take too long to figure that out. Because all you would have to do is you find out Snake's height, which I'm pretty sure is not hard to find out. You have Snake stand right next to the ladder, and you try to measure how many steps to his height, and then of course you count every single step he takes all the way up to the top of the ladder, and you just kind of do the math from there. I haven't played Let It Die in a while. I don't think I'm gonna play Let It Die ever again. Let's be honest here. I don't think I'm gonna play it ever again. The problem with Let It Die, and here's like the best example that I've heard. This is like the best argument I've ever heard as to why people don't really play Let It Die anymore. You can spend 40 hours in the game, like playing the game, right? And 2 hours of it is actual progress. And that's true. It's actually really fucking true. Because if you want to progress and get very high up in the tower, you need to grind for like a very, very long time. And once you grind to have some good weapons and stuff that finally take out all the people that are in your current highest, you know, tower that you can go towards, you know, once you go a little bit further, like two, 3, possibly 5 more floors, then you have to go and regrind all over again. So, you know, you have to spend even more and more time doing that. Now, obviously, there are some mushrooms that are pretty OP, so they make it very easy. But, you know, you don't find that shit until very later in the tower. You don't start finding those until very later. So you have to grind. You have to make sure you have good shit all the way up to that point, and then you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want.
You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
So, I don't know, man. I don't think I want to put myself through all that grind all over again. I mean, I had fun with it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't want to go through all that again. I don't want to be wasting a whole stream's worth of time just grinding because I can't progress because these guys, because the next floor above me kicks my ass every time because I don't have good shit, or I can't kill anything fast enough because I have weak as shit weapons. Have I played Bloodborne? No, I haven't. I haven't even played any of the Souls games either. Been wanting to though. Don't get me wrong. Been wanting to. What I really want to play though is Neo, because I played the alpha and such, and I had fun with it. Even though I never played the Dark Souls games, I had fun with it. It's just I never had time to go back and really buy it. And well, now that I'm losing my job, I probably won't have that luxury to buy it anytime soon now. So I'm kind of shit out of luck there. I don't know. We'll see if I ever get Neo. All I know is that on my last paycheck, I bought one game and it's Berserk. And look what it fucking did to me. I tried streaming it, and then YouTube's like, nope, you're not allowed to stream anymore. Oh yeah, and getting rated and losing. Oh my god, I don't even want to... That's another thing. I don't think I want to go back. I mean, I don't think I had a lot of money or splithium to begin with. So I doubt anyone really rated me, but like the notion that like it's possible that I may have lost some of my characters is probably why I'm not going back, because I'm like, oh fuck that, I don't want to lose my characters because they could be gone, you know. From what I hear, Neo is mission based and no open world. Oh, really? Oh, I thought it would be open world. Oh, damn. So even though it's still mission based, it's still a big fucking area for a mission, isn't it? Or let me guess, do they actually like do they actually reuse the same level layout like for most of the missions or something like that? Or is it like damn near every single mission is always different? Or it's different, or it's like they're all kind of similar in some regions, but like they have some variations. Because I don't know, I haven't really seen anything. I don't want to spoil myself, but I haven't really seen anything about Neo.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Has been updated.
God damn it, fucker.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
The Surge? Okay, I see that name, but I don't even know what the game is. Is it good? Like, what is it? Can you give me a brief description of what The Surge is? All I know is that I saw GameRanks put out a should you buy or before you buy video about it, but I have not seen anything about this game. I've never heard about the name until today.
Heading to FOB. Deploying.
People call it a sci-fi Dark Souls. Oh, really? That's interesting. You want? I feel like there's a lot of different game types that are coming out that are becoming Souls-like. So I'm like, now we have a sci-fi Dark Souls, we have a feudal Japan Dark Souls, and then we have Dark Souls. So I'm wondering, are we gonna have a caveman Dark Souls? Are we gonna have, you know, a Roman Empire Dark Souls? Or what else? What else could we do? A fucking World War II Dark Souls? That'd be very hard to pull off. I am curious to... I really am curious if anyone can pull off a World War II Dark Souls-like game. I don't even know how the fuck it would be like. We could have a 1950s Dark Souls-like game. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those things where everyone tries to do something different with the Souls-like type of video, like, format. And, like, it's going to be so overdone. People will be like, oh, this is, you know, shit. Because if you look at it this way, Let It Die is like a post-apocalypse Souls-like game, so... Yeah, Victorian Dark Souls, which is Bloodborne. Are we gonna have like a Detroit Dark Souls, like How to Survive Chicago or Detroit? Are we gonna have a GTA Dark Souls? A Wild West Dark Souls? A Mafia Dark Souls in New York? Oh fuck, man. This is pretty fun. What other Dark Souls games could people potentially make?
Clouds approaching.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt there's gonna be a different variation of the sci-fi Dark Souls. Oh, how about they make a Gundam Dark Souls? Oh, that'd be pretty interesting. A Gundam Dark Souls.
Heading to FOB. Deploying.
We need a Star Wars Dark Souls? Fuck, man. Everything needs to be Dark Souls. Everything. A Gundam Dark Souls? Yeah. The closest thing you're gonna get to a Gundam Dark Souls is playing Zone of the Enders on like extreme difficulty. I would say that's like the closest you're gonna get. What if there was a Street Fighter Dark Souls? Like every punch, like everything that you know about the whole fighting system in Street Fighter, it's now like bumped to an extreme to where like one or two punches can potentially fucking kill you. So Street Fighter Dark Souls, we need that. We definitely need a Street Fighter Dark Souls, because you're fighting in the streets, you know. A Mortal Kombat Dark Souls? I would say it's Dark Souls enough. But I guess I know what you mean, though. I like how that door closed right as he started firing at me. A Tekken Dark Souls? We can have a Tekken Dark Souls. Oh really? What's that game called, Vitaku? Oh man, we need an H game Dark Souls, Vitaku. That's what I'm talking about. We need an eroge game Dark Souls. All right, it's got to have a lot of anime weeb shit in it, with like, you know, anime girls with very voluptuous bodies. Yeah, that has to be a Dark Souls game of that. There definitely has to be one. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. A harem Dark Souls. Yeah, I think we'll do a harem Dark Souls. That sounds better, right? Right, guys? Harem Dark Souls? It wouldn't be called Dark Souls, it'll be called Dark Holes. Gundam Breaker? That's what the game's called? Alright, I'll check that one out. Actually, you want... Okay, now that I think about it, I think there is a Dark Souls first-person shooter game. It's called Counter-Strike. Yeah, that is legit first-person first-person shooter Dark Souls game. Because you can die really fucking fast. When you see a tentacle, you know shit will be... We'll see upcoming... Okay, I don't know what... You have some very weird English at the very end there, Wataku. But translation, when you see a tentacle, you know shit's about to go down. Yep, they'll be called Dark Holes.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Has been updated.
What other games could be a Dark Souls game? Oh, whoa, whoops. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to kill him. Save him. Okay, good. I was able... There we go. I was able to stop him from dying. Got everything right? Yeah, okay. Well, what other games can be a Dark Souls game? We need a League of Legends Dark Souls game. Yeah. We need a MOBA Dark Souls. Or just a strategy game Dark Souls in general. NBA Dark Souls. Watch out for the balls. Holy shit. In that game, every major game has a very high fatality rate. Or what's it called? I forgot what the word was. I think it was either mortality or morality. But yeah, there'll be a lot of casualties every game. Smurfs Dark Souls. No, okay, Fug Bucket. Dark Holes was supposed to be the hentai or eroge game, Dark Souls game. It was going to be called Dark Holes. Because, you know, it's that good stuff. Now that I think about it, Yandere Simulator is Dark Souls. I guess so. I guess you could kind of see it that way. So Yandere Simulator is an anime Dark Souls game. Alright, we just need an H game or an eroge game Dark Souls. Like, that's what we need. That's what the world needs right now. And it has to be in VR too. Or at least have the option for VR.
Deploying.
I would say GTA 4 is like the Dark Souls of all the GTA games, because like the driving is a lot harder. You die pretty fucking fast over stupid shit. So yeah, I would say GTA 4 is the Dark Souls of GTA games. Dark Souls dating simulator. Hook up with the Lord of Cinder. Oh, Tinder. Oh, I see what you did there. The Lord of Tinder. Oh boy. We need a Metal Gear Dark Souls game. Actually, isn't that the, I forgot what that one ninja game was called. It starts with a T, but I do remember that you can sneak around, but you can also fight too, but it was very, very difficult to fight, because it was like a PlayStation 1 game, I believe. I think that right there is a stealth Dark Souls game. Hey Nico, it's your cousin Roman. Let's play some Dark Pool. No, I don't want to play some fucking Dark Pool. We need a Dark Souls Batman game. Or a superhero game in general. We need a Dark Souls Berserk game. Let's be real here, alright? We need a fucking Dark Souls Berserk game. I mean, obviously, I don't want Guts to be forced, or I don't want Guts to be limited to the same bitch-ass stamina system as Dark Souls, but, like, you know, I just want to experience Berserk in its entirety, but I don't want Guts to be tired after, like, fucking 3 swings like a little bitch. No, he doesn't get tired after 3 fucking swings. There we go. I was thinking of Tenchu. That was the game. Thank you, Fug Bucket. That was it. So yeah, that is like a stealth / Ninja Gaiden / Dark Souls game. Because in that game, like, obviously, because it was so archaic, combat was fucking garbage. But if you were able to master stealth, like stealth, either you go stealth or that's it. You don't fucking play the game, because that's how kind of bad it was. At least that's what I remembered. It's either you do well in stealth or that's it. You don't do well at all. Yep, it was on PlayStation 1. Yeah, that's the one I remembered. But yeah, we need a stealth Dark Souls game. we need a puzzle Dark Souls game, a puzzle gamer. Like, you know those puzzle games in Dark Souls? Yeah, just that. We need a platformer Dark Souls game. But I guess you could say, like, shit like Crash Bandicoot was probably the Dark Souls of fucking platformer games. No More Heroes Dark Souls? Well, that's what I'm saying, is that that's just hack and slash Dark Souls in general. Honestly, I wouldn't mind going back and trying out Tenchu on, like, an emulator to see, like, if it was really as bad as I remember, or because I just sucked at games at that time. Because you never know. Because I'm pretty sure if you go back and played a lot of games you had difficulties with, I'm pretty sure you would breeze through them pretty damn easily. Hell, there was times when, like, I went back and played an old game, right? And I legit got stuck on a bunch of different parts. But I remember specifically that I cleared it, and I somehow figured it out, and I made it through it. I'm like, how the fuck did I get past all this? There's no way I got past all this. But you remember that you did. You at least remember that you were at a further point in the game, all on your own. You were like, how the fuck did I figure this out? It's so weird how games are like that. A Sherlock Holmes Dark Souls? It's Ethan. I guess you didn't take a chance to check out my video that I sent to your Twitter. I think I did see like 1 or 2 of your videos. I just didn't get to really talk about it too much. Oh, god damn it. Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. Who said that? Either nobody? No, Thug Bucket was the one who said it was Tenchu. But yes, thank you for the full title. I think I might actually play that one of these days. I might stream that and see if it really is as hard as I remember it to be. Either that, or I was just very naive and I didn't really understand the mechanics of the game. But yeah, what other Dark Souls games could we make? Could be made? Ooh, okay, so I guess you could say Dead Space is like a Dark Souls horror game, because you can die pretty fucking easily in that game, unless there are other horror games that are a lot more worse. But yeah, I would say Dead Space might be a survival horror Dark Souls. Dark Souls Pac-Man, a Need for Speed Dark Souls. Oh god. Okay. Here's the thing though. I would say the Dark Souls of Need for Speed is the Forza series, because that is so technical. That game is so technical. You can consider that the Dark Souls of racing games. Have I ever played Bushido Blade? I've heard of it, but I don't think I remember what it was. I'll definitely check out these games that you're suggesting, because I'm a big fan of like hack and slash games. I think there was another hard game called like Way of the Ninja or something like that. I think I heard that was another hard game. It was also on PlayStation 1 as well. Or it could be this Bushido Blade that you're talking about. It was something kind of generic-ish. You know what I'm talking about?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma was pretty hard by Team Ninja. Oh, hey there, Nugget Philosophy. Your internet connection is very poor today. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. But thank you for coming down and at least showing some support. Really appreciate it. Well, okay, I played Ninja Gaiden 2 on Xbox, and I played Ninja Gaiden on, I played Sigma. Wait, the first Sigma or the... Okay, I haven't played any of the first game. I didn't play Ninja Gaiden Black. I mean, I did play Ninja Gaiden Black, but I didn't like it. I didn't really bother with it. God damn it, I fucking failed again. I didn't really bother with it. And same thing with regular Sigma. Obviously, I never touched it. But I did play regular Ninja Gaiden 2, and then I played Sigma 2.
Try a little harder next time.
But yeah, I thought you were talking about those two. Bushido Blade was a samurai fighting game where you can die in one hit. Oh, I see. Wait, is Tenchu a waifu simulator too? Like, can you like put them in different outfits and whatever? Well, you know what will be interesting? A Dark Souls-like Monster Hunter game. That'd be fucking challenging.
Deploying.
Only one or two? Oh. Well, I guess you shouldn't expect too much for an old game like that. What was that game made by Team Ninja, by the way? I could have sworn they made that. A Dark Souls Tomb Raider? I guess. Yeah, was Tenchu made by Team Ninja, or was it just someone else?
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated.
Oh man, we need a Sonic the Hedgehog Dark Souls game. That's what we need. A Sonic the Hedgehog Dark Souls game. Oh, really? So From Software actually helped make it. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. So wait a minute. So in essence, Tenchu is a Ninja Dark Souls game then. Their legacy continues. Holy shit. Oh my god, no. Another thing, what's it called? God Hand? You guys know that game? God Hand? Yeah, that's like the Dark Souls of beat 'em ups. Yeah, that's the Dark Souls of beat 'em ups. Holy shit, is that a Dark Souls for beat 'em ups? I've never played it, but I can tell that that game is very clunky. You have to really know what you're doing. Like, if you guys go watch Mike Cobb, if you go to his channel, he's like an expert on fucking God Hand, and you'll see like what a like you can see how good you can get playing God Hand. A vampire Dark Souls game. Well, then if you say that, then people are gonna be like, oh, well, why don't we just assume a Castlevania Dark Souls, which I guess would make sense. I've never played Castlevania, but it was just whenever you hear Dark Souls, I kind of think of Castlevania. Because yeah, but the thing is though, is that a vampire Dark Souls, I think that's already Bloodborne, isn't it? Doesn't Bloodborne have like vampires or some shit like that? Oh, it's Night Blue. Wait, it's either Night Blue or it's Tally. Who goes by Shoyu? It has to be Night Blue.
Heading to FOB.
It's gonna be one or the other. Right, we already talked about Neo being the Samurai Dark Souls, yeah.
Deploying.
There needs to be a Caveman Dark Souls. We need to have a Caveman Dark Souls. Not Far Cry 4, no, like a Caveman Dark Souls game. Oh, okay, so it is Night Blue, okay.
Successfully sneak your way
Well, welcome to the stream there, Night Blue. I'm actually going to be ending the stream very soon, so you know. You just sit back and just listen or watch or whatever you're doing. Yeah, right now we're just talking about different Souls-like games that people can make. So yeah, a cross between Far Cry Primal and Dark Souls. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, it wasn't Far Cry 4, it was Primal. Yeah, so somehow a cross between those two. We need a date. Yeah, actually, I think someone already mentioned this. I think it's probably Votaku or something. A dating simulator, Souls game. But I do wonder, can you out Dark Souls? Dark Souls. That's a really important question, I wonder. Can someone out Dark Souls? Dark Souls? I don't think you can. Because, like, what if you try to make a Dark Souls of Dark Souls? What is considered the Dark Souls of Dark Souls? Is it the first Dark Souls? The second one? The third one? I doubt it's the third one. I hear a lot of people talk a lot of shit about the third one, so... Oh, really? I didn't know that, Night Blue. See, that's another problem I have with Twitch that I don't really like, but I have no other choice, and that's why I'm really frustrated. Oh, look, and I already earned enough points for all my stuff. Alright, I think I'll do, like, one more run or something, and then I'll be done for the night. You know what? There's this game on Steam called Dust, and it is like balls to the wall, like realistic, like realism to the max first-person shooter. I think that right there is the Dark Souls of first-person shooters, like legit first-person shooters. Dark Souls. Because if you have never operated a gun before, you're gonna be very clueless as to how to operate a fucking weapon in that game. You need to actually know how to handle a gun, to fire a gun in that game.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB.
I wonder if we can have a Dark Souls-like simulator game. I don't know what simulator game it will be, but like it will be Dark Souls-like. Can you imagine Dark Souls VR? That'd be fucking intense. Like you won't be able to see behind you and all that shit.
Successful.
You know, now that I kind of think about it, Let It Die is almost a No More Heroes Dark Souls, almost. I mean, it is made by Suda51, but it's like it's very, very close, but not really No More Heroes. You know what I mean?
Heading to FOB.
So Castlevania.
Deploying.
A Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Souls. Like you get sent to the Shadow Realm like real fucking quick. Or like life points are literally life points. Like you can die. And like everyone there is like pretty good at dueling.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
At least the reply time is better on Twitch. I guess so.
Be careful down there, boss.
Has been updated.
You know what? I wonder, is there a Dark Souls survival game? You know, like your typical, like, collect resources, build your, like, construct, like, places to live and shit. Is there, like, a Dark Souls survival game? Because, like, in essence, all of them should be just as difficult because they all manage... You all have to manage, like, your health, your food, all this, all this other stuff. So I don't know what could be classified as a Dark Souls survival game. Unless just playing Dark Souls is a Dark Souls survival game. But yeah, all sports games should be Dark Souls-like. You know, like football would be a fucking massacre. Like every single game would be a massacre. Someone already mentioned NBA 2K Dark Souls, so that'd be interesting. Soccer would be pretty brutal too. Hockey would be fucking brutal, like even more brutal than that. Yeah, there needs to be more Dark Souls sports games. Blood Bowl? Wait, that's a game? Blood Bowl? you imagine if Konami made a Dark Souls like pachinko game where like it will just take your money no matter what? Like even if you win, you'd be like, no, fuck you. This is our money. It would be so unfair, but people would like it anyways.
Deploying.
I wonder if Metal Gear Survive is going to be the Dark Souls of Metal Gear games. No, I doubt it. If anything, Portable Ops is the fucking Dark Souls of Metal Gear games, because holy shit, are the controls so fucking wonky. Surviving Metal Gear Portable Ops is a fucking challenge.
Capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated.
We should have, okay, we should have more Dragon Ball Z Dark Souls games, but like the kicker is that you're Yamcha, so obviously you're gonna get your ass handed to you every single fight. That'll be a true Dark Souls game, is when you can play as Yamcha in Dragon Ball Z. The true Dragon Ball Z Dark Souls experience. Oh man.
Infiltration successful.
Oh my god. Anime Dark Souls is called Akiba's Trip? Really? Holy shit. I actually tried to... Okay, so I remember seeing that game on the shelf in my GameStop. The last time I went in there, it was to go get this Berserk game. And I didn't see it there anymore. I was like, oh, it's not there anymore. I really did want to actually try that game and play it for shits and giggles, because it's like... It's just one of those games where it's like you have to play it to experience it. You know what I mean? Akiba's Trip is an anime Dark Souls. Holy shit. Hold on there, Votaku. You didn't spell Akiba's Trip bad. Oh, you didn't spell Akiba's Trip correctly. It has to be very ambiguous. It has to look like it's saying Akiba's Trip or Akiba's Strip. Okay? You have to make it look that ambiguous, because you don't know. People don't know. Like, is it Akiba's Trip or is it Akiba's Strip? And there's the kicker right there. See, the thing is that if I did go get a game like that, I would love to stream it. However, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to stream that on Twitch, especially on Twitch. But I don't know about YouTube either. So I'm like, I try to figure out, okay, where else could I stream this game? I'm thinking possibly Rabbit. I'm thinking you could possibly stream it on Rabbit. I really don't know. I'll have to figure something out, but I would love to play that and, you know, get some laughs. Play with friends, have a group session, just play it, you know. I don't know, something along those lines. Who's looking at me? Oh, you fucker.
Infiltration failed.
You might not be able to. It
Try
does.
a little harder next time.
Wait, what? You might be able to, as it does cover nudity. I don't know. If you play Akiba's Trip, I will go see it in a heartbeat, bro. Okay, I gotta know, is the game actually good? Like, is it actually decent? Like, is it something interesting? Because I've always seen it in the store and I've kind of heard things about it. But I do know, you know, I just wonder. And the same thing goes for Senran Kagura. Like, I know you can't stream that on Twitch, but I think you could probably stream that on YouTube. Yeah. If I ever have a group of my friends over, we'll play like shit like Akiba's Trip or Senran Kagura just for the laughs. It will just be like just laugh at the absurdity. Go play some Honey Pop. Yeah, some Honey Pop. It's interesting, yes.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
You know what I wonder, Nightblue? How strict is Beam's guidelines for like streaming stuff like that? It's one of those games where you need a friend and a beer. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was making the right choice of having a group play of that game or those games. Fucking Akiba's Trip. I remember seeing it for the first time, not hearing anything about it, but I saw the cover art of it. I was like, "What the fuck is this game?" Because like I kind of forgot what the cover art looked like. All I know is I remember it looking like you can just tell what kind of game it was, and I already had an idea what it was. That's why I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, what is this? And I need to play it. I wonder if Lollipop Chainsaw is also in that same category of like that kind of game you just want to play with friends. Like, you don't take it too seriously and it's just absurd. We could do a mic session with Kai and all the weebs. Professor Kai, the hentai guy?
Heading to FOB.
We'll have all of his sisters watching too. That'd be fucking great.
Deploying.
A maid with a torn skirt. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I'll have to look at what the cover was. But I just remember looking at it and I just knew instantly it was gonna be that kind of game. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe a game like this is here. I want to try it. Yes, Professor Kai, the hentai guy.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart
Someone
of
needs to
rival
make
PF's
a profile, not a profile pic, but a cover art for him for that. Just like him being surrounded by like different anime girls, and like obviously it won't be showing anything, but like you know how some people have like profile pictures of like lewd faces? Yeah, just have that, just different faces all around him, just to imply that, and just yeah, just a picture of him. Hentai, Professor Kai the hentai guy. Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Professor Kai made a separate channel dedicated to all that weeb shit to really help personify Professor Kai the hentai guy. That'd be great. I don't exactly have that much I don't have that much leeway with my name, so I can't really do that. I don't have that opportunity to, you know, become a degenerate.
Infiltration successful. All units to combat position.
Well, except the X at the end of it. Hentai pro? It doesn't really rhyme. Doesn't really come off the tongue easily. Not like Professor Kai the hentai guy. Like that just comes off the tongue real easily. The closest thing you can get, and I wouldn't ever advocate for this name, is prolapse. But you know, if you guys know what that is, it's pretty bad. So yeah, you know. And I probably would not want to make a channel named Prolapse. It would imply many things. I can just put 2 X's. I can add 2 additional X's at the end of my name. There you go. There you go. Just GamePro24XXX. Just one of those midnight hour kind of streams. Oh my god. M24 was 34. Holy shit. That would be pretty clever. That would be really clever. I could just have another channel just called GamePro34X. And there you go. That just implies many things. That implies enough to know what you're gonna get yourself into. And it's witty. GamePro34X. You know what would be really great if I was able to do what's called a shit post, like not a shit post, but like, you know, like one of those fucking streams where you just play like ecchi shit, you know? But we have Papa Franku with us. That would be a very weird name, Night Blue. That would be a very, very weird name. It is 24 X's, but you know, it would kind of look like you were writing down a code. Like, you know, whenever you go on Xbox Live and like they show an example of a code and they just a bunch of X's. Yeah, just like that.
Clouds approaching.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more run and I'm gonna call it a night because I was waiting for a buddy to hop in. Pearl Bear, Petal Bear, you still don't get the idea though. See, you won't get the Petal Bear, or you won't think of the Petal Bear when you hear Pearl Bear. Now, Petal Pro, it still doesn't come off the tongue too much. Like I said, it's not as savvy as Professor Kai, the hentai guy. Triple X is hardcore, and what does 24 mean? That means we're 24 times the hardcore.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Bad math. Well, it's not exactly 24 times it, but you know what I mean. I don't know, like, I'll have to come up with a completely different name, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to come up with a completely different name. It's 6 times? Oh, I see. The Procast is still cool. I guess so. We haven't had a Procast in a very long time, though, to be honest. Kai's been very busy, so we haven't had a chance to do another Procast. But you know what? If we can get Kai in another Procast again, I wouldn't mind playing something like Oculus Trip or something like that. So Clerks 2 porn level? What the fuck? What do you mean Clerks 2 porn level? I've never really watched the Clerks movies. Like I've never watched them. But like how can I explain this? I see a lot of references to the movie, but I've never watched the movie myself to fully understand it. You know what I mean? It was popular. At least I assumed it was popular. Just like that movie Waiting. I don't know if you guys saw that movie Waiting. It had Dane Cook in it, I believe. Pretty funny movie though. Like I don't think Waiting was like up there and like super popular, but it was like enough people knew about it. More of a cult. Okay, yeah. So it's more of a cult following. Got it. Gotcha. And whenever something's a cult following, that means it was never popular in the first place. And that's usually the rule of it. That's usually how it goes when it comes to cult followings. So it's just where I lived, a lot of people watched it. So, you know, of course, that's where I heard the references from, because they had that particular taste, and they watched that kind of movie. So, you know. Anyways, I think that's about it. Very tired. But I'd like to thank you all for coming down and showing me some support over here on Twitch. I will try to see if I can get this YouTube shit resolved by next week. If not, I will definitely just keep videos updating you guys about the current situation and what's going to happen. So hopefully I'll get it back up and running soon enough. But you know, worst case scenario, it's gonna take 3 months for me to stream on YouTube again. So yeah, but we'll find out. Well, we will definitely find out how that's gonna all end up. So I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you guys for supporting me in my videos and my channel. Greatly appreciate it. Look out for the new intro that's gonna be coming out soon, along with a new video. So, you know, again, thank you very much for the support, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night.